Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, where Emir Fadl stands on the very brink of destiny, because of course we can now found ourselves a fancy new kingdom to take the lovely people up to the very next level, which is all very, very exciting indeed. We've got the little notification thing at the top of the screen there, saying that we can now found a kingdom. We've got the fame and the Emirates and the money to make it all happen. However, we need to make sure that we do this properly, and that means getting some final Emirate titles under our belt, because when we actually found a new kingdom, any Emirate titles we have will become de jure part of that kingdom. So effectively, the lands that we have when we found our new kingdom will rightfully, in the eyes of the world, be ours and not part of somebody else's land, which is wonderful. So looking at a map of the realm, I think we need to get our hands on only 3 more Emirate titles before we actually found our kingdom. We get those, then we found the kingdom, and it shall be all wonderful and glorious indeed. So we need to make sure that we get control of the Emirate of Asir and the Emirate of Mecca. They're both over here, and they're absolutely no problem at all. They're going to be absolutely fine. We control all of the lands of Mecca and all of the lands of Asir. So they're going to be nice and straightforward. However, we can, if we want to, go and claim the title of the Emirate of Batlin, and that's a little bit more contentious, because the Emirate of Batlin is made up of 6 counties. We only control 4 of them. The other 2 over here are controlled by the Nubians. So that could lead to a little bit of conflict later on, because if we do actually claim that Emirate title and then we found our kingdom, that means, because all the lands of this Emirate will be de jure part of our kingdom, we could then go to war with the Nubians to pick up these final 2 counties, because they're controlling some of our land. The world sees it that, these 2 lands now are part of our land. They're part of the lovely people's kingdom or sultanate or whatever it would be, which could be a little bit contentious, couldn't it? It could be a bit contentious. So I don't know. I mean, do we start with this one? Or do we do that last? Maybe we should do that one last to, make sure that we don't arouse too much suspicion with the Nubians. Let's go and grab these first, shall we? Let's go and grab these. So we have got, what have we got? 624 money. I mean, it's very expensive doing this. It's very costly, but here we go. So 250 lovely money to get ourselves it says Duchy. It says Duchy of Asir. It's not. It's the Emirate of Asir title. So we'll grab that. So that gives us 300 prestige as well, which is very nice. So there we go. We'll have one of those, please. So now we've picked up that Emirate title as well. We have quite a lot of Emirate titles going on. And we'll have this one too, because it makes perfect sense. And Mecca is very good. We like Mecca. So there we go. So create that title as well. That does leave us a little bit out of pocket. And you'll notice that the kind of little reminder thing to found a kingdom has vanished. That's because we don't have the money anymore. We've kind of, we've used up all our money on getting Emirate titles rather than founding a kingdom. But I think this is the right thing to do. I think we have to kind of, invest now to then make things a bit better for the future. Okay, right. So now we need to move time on because we need that money to come back in. There's a little bit of a concern that possibly a faction might do something against us. What's this? A Yemeni Coptic populace. From where? Where are you from? Hang on a minute. Can we have a look? Oh, there's a hybrid culture form. Okay, so down in this part of the world, is it? Yeah. Okay, so all kind of around here, they're all getting a little bit kind of feisty and grumpy with us. Okie doke. Right. I'd like to think that we could fight off a bit of a peasanty rebellion. Hopefully we can do that. One of our neighbours has won a fight. That's very wonderful. So we need to get another 250 money in. Oh, no. Yusuf's died. Yusuf, no, of natural causes. Were you the marshal? I think you were the marshal. You were really good as well. You were really, really good. Now, botherations. Okay. Look, now I've only got somebody with a marshal of 14. Didn't we have quite a few high sort of marshal people? Okay, do you know what we could do? We could recruit a dry terrain specialist. A high martial commander with the desert warrior trait joins your court. I like the sound of that. So let's just go and grab a person. So, we can't do this again for 5 years, but that's okay. Oh, it's going to cost us 115 monies. Do you know what? That's fine. That is okay. The money is coming in nice and quick. So, okay, fine. We'll do that. So, Yukana Najadid join the court. Are you good? Oh, yes. You're very good in terms of martial and possibly commanding. You're not very good at doing the fighting yourself. Okay. That's absolutely fine. Good job. Welcome aboard, sir. Welcome aboard. Would you like a job on the council? Pretty much immediately, because nobody else knows what they're doing. Okay, we'll have you. That might annoy Sheikh Idris a little bit. But Sheikh Idris, if you want to win the council, just be better. Just be better at Marshall, and you can come on in. Go and do some practice. Go and read some books. Yeah, okay, so you can stick around. Also, you're only 21. You might be around on the court for a good long time, which is very good. Okay, so we'll give that to you. Do we want him to go and do this for a bit? Do we want him to train commanders? So we can get ourselves, yeah, there's a 10% chance of improving or finding a new commander or knight each month. I mean, I think that sounds quite good. What's that doing? That's bringing, that's bringing army maintenance now by 21%. Okay, no, we'll keep you on that for now because you're saving us money on army maintenance. Maybe when we've actually gone up to a fancy kingdom title, we might then get you to train commanders. But we need to save up the money right now. That's fine. Okay, fine. Welcome aboard and say hello to the court and all that kind of stuff. The Crusade for Mesopotamia. Oh, it's all very dramatic. Catholic rulers, invigorated by a call to arms of Pope Martinus, have started to gather a large host of zealots to wage a crusade against all enemies of the cross in Mesopotamia. More and more fanatics are drawn in every day in what will soon be a mighty army of the cross assembled to bring war upon our lands. We can only pray that Allah will grant Grand Alamara Sahinsa, who are you? Okay, you're a person. The courage and fortitude to stand against the tide of infidels. Hang on. So where are you? You are... What exactly are you? Do you have where they're invading? I assume you're having where they're attacking. You've got Mesopotamia. Okay, do you know what? We'll join in. Absolutely. Allah protect us from these infidels, and we will pledge. We'll go in and help out because, yeah, we do want to. We want to fight against the Pope. It's been a while since we had a fight against Pope squad, so that could be quite fun. So, do you know what? We will pledge. We're going to join in, don't you worry. We've got about 10,000 wonderful Dalaxian soldiers to come and join in. So, yep, absolutely. We shall pledge. Oh my goodness me. That was a huge contribution from us. Hopefully other people will join in as well. I suppose the call did only just go out, didn't it? Hopefully, yeah, we'll get some more Muslim kind of defenders coming in. The unstoppable Alexander. While studying the tactics of ancient generals, I was amazed to learn about the exploits of Alexander the Great during his conquest of Mesopotamia. Oh, okay, that's where's being attacked, isn't it? Oh, there you go, it all ties together. During the siege of Tyre, Alexander assaulted an island fortress by demolishing a nearby town and then using the rubble to build a causeway stretching from the mainland to the city's walls. This allowed his siege engines to attack the enemy fortress directly, though it was his navy which ultimately created a breach. Oh, okay, did the people in the castle-y thing not notice that they were the enemy was slowly but surely building a bridge? Did they not think, do you know what, we should stop those people building a bridge? Okay, so no amount of water will stop my armies. We gain the trait Forder. Okay, crosses rivers and straits without advantage penalties. What have we got now? Only military engineer. Turning my foes' resources against them, brilliant. We gain the trait Reaver. And that's raiding, we don't care about that. Why waste time studying tactics which didn't work? Okay, I mean, do we want to become a forder? Crossing rivers and straits without advantage penalties. Do you know what though? That would make sense. Because of course, we live on an island. Of course, Dalat Kabir is very islandy. We started on an island, we're kind of an islandy people, and we have a lot of stuff around the coast. So maybe, being a forder might be the more sort of apt trait for him to pick up. It says that Fadl is at home close to water and will suffer no advantage penalty in battles when attacking across rivers or straits. I think that actually makes sense. There we go. No amount of water will stop my armies. Okay. Purchase a truce. This is a new thing that's come in from the sort of recent update. I'm just going to move you over the way. We might need the decency mugs there for a second. I saw something peeping around the corner. We just put this in the way for now. Right, purchase a truce. To the handsome Emir Fadl of the lovely peoples, you and I should be friends, not foes. Okay, hang on a second. Right, I need to look at the map, which means I need to get this screen out of the way. The deaf diplomacy screen. Okay, decency mugs. Assemble. Oh dear me. My Chancellor, Sheikh Khalim, has worked hard to convince our neighbouring realms and vassals that the peace treaty I entered with Negus Selassie of Abyssinia is flawed, illegitimate, and unfair to me. I am once again free to declare war upon him as I please. And he's got that kind of shocked look, and also he's got no clothes on. Yeah, okay, incredible work, well done. Other chappy, please put some trousers on. Thank you so much. Right, okay, so where are you? Where are you in the world then? You are... No, that's us. Where are you? You're over there. Oh, you're just here. Now, it's a bit funny you say that, because I would quite like your land. I'd quite like this bit of land here, that bit of land along there. I would kind of really like to, I'd like to tie up this whole bit around here. That would be wonderful. Around the big desert there. That would be splendid. Might be a little bit ambitious, but we could start working on it. And if we do go up in the world, and we do become a kingdom or a sultanate or whatever it is that we become when we actually go up another level, then maybe you could join us. Because you do seem to quite like us anyway. You're okay with us. And maybe we could then say, do you know what? Come along and join us. It's fine. It's great. We're good. Yay. Please be part of the lovely people. Maybe we could do that. I mean, how long is the truce? The truce is for 10 years. And he's going to pay us 225 money. I mean, hang on. How old are you? 41. So yeah, okay. So you might live to see the end of that truce. That's okay. You'll probably get to 51, I would have thought. I mean, we could do that. We could say, okay, yeah, truce with you. That's absolutely fine. And we could concentrate our efforts over here, possibly. Maybe try and get some more Abyssinian land, or go into Nubia and do that kind of stuff. Or maybe go over here. Maybe start working our way around sort of through here and that way. We could try and do that. And then just come back in 10 years and have a fight. Because hang on, we're not that old, are we? What are we, 40? Yeah, we're 40. So that's fine. Yeah, do you know what? Why not, eh? Let's do this. This is kind of a new thing. But yes, let's have a truce that you've paid for 225 money that's going to last 10 years. Yeah, okay. I completely concur. Right, there are many things happening. Right, hang on a minute. Hang on. Now we need to go down here and create ourselves the Duchy / Emirate of Batlin title. So yeah, look, we've got four of the counties / sheikdoms. And yeah, they've got the other two. Okay. Oh, sorry. I thought I had it paused. Sorry, game. Hang on a second. Today I'm observing Vali Idris as he trains some of his new levies, but the recruits under his command resemble a disorganized mob more than an army. Okay, who are you? You're from Jeddah. Jeddah's up in Mecca, isn't it? Yes, Jeddah's over there. Okay, that's fine. I look on as he struggles to gain control of the situation, clearly pushed to his limits. While it's never easy to train new soldiers, he seriously needs to do better than this. Oh, dearie me. You need a better hat. I mean, that hat's... I like the colour, but it's not got enough... It's not got enough pizzazz. Okay, teach him what I know about command. We gain 100 martial lifestyle experience. That's never a bad thing. And he might accept the advice, in which case his martial goes up and he likes us, or he refuses to listen. Okay, so what's he like? He's cynical, impatient, and stubborn. Okay, I don't think he's going to listen. Because it says there, he will make a decision based on his personality. His personality is, I know better, you're an idiot, go away. Yeah, stubborn, impatient, and cynical. That's not going to work. Cheer him up after the training is over. So we might possibly go to become his friend. Okay. Or chastise him. We wouldn't do that. We wouldn't tell him off. I don't think we'd teach him what we know either. Because we'd know that he wouldn't accept it because he's stubborn. So he's going to go, well, okay, I don't care. I think I'm doing great. Let's just try and cheer him up. Let's just try and become a friend to him. That's quite nice. It's good to have lots of friends in this game. So, yeah, okay, we'll try and become your buddy, my good sir. Oh, crikeys. Hang on a second. Hang on. I want to go and buy a thing. I want to go and buy an emirate title. To the handsome Emir Fadl of the lovely people. Oh, hang on. Who are you? The king of... Oh, as the king of Nubia already kind of, sort of caught on to the potential problem with the Emirate of Batlin. Maybe because they are saying, can we please have a bit of a peace treaty for 10 years? Okay, so -3 right now. But, okay, what happens if we decline? So if we say yes, it's great. If we decline, no, hang on. He picks up some stress, so he's going to actually have a breakdown. He's going to have a critical break. He loses 50 opinion of us for 10 years. And that doesn't decrease. Some of the sort of opinion buffs and kind of, decrease things, they do sort of tick down over time. They sort of diminish as people forget about things. That doesn't. That's a flat -50 opinion of you for 10 years. You can't change that. That's just going to sit there for all that time. Oh my goodness me. I think possibly we might have to annoy this poor chappie. He is Coptic. At least he's got his clothes on, which does help. So we're not probably so bothered about that. Do you know what? No, we're not going to have that. I'm very sorry, but you're going to be very, very sad with us. Right. Can we please now go to here? Can we get ourselves the Duchy / Emirate of Batlin title? Because we need 4 counties. We've got 4. 2 are in Nubian lands, but that's okay. It gives us 300 lovely prestige. Yes. Let us go ahead and do that, please. And now, I think we're pretty much ready. Oh, that's commission artifact. Away with you. Right, so we've got control of that, which is wonderful. Sheikh Bahadir is our steward. Are you still in that faction against us? Are you still in that faction? I mean, very soon we'll give you that throne anyway. We'll give you control of Danakil. So you could just... Do you know what? We'll stop that. We'll stop swaying him. Yeah, let's not do that anymore. Don't do that. Do we want to do anything else? Do we want to do something else? How about, like, learning a language or something? Because we haven't done that. Hang on. Have we romanced our wife? Have we done that? No. It doesn't seem... no, we can't romance her because she is homosexual. She's a lesbian, so we can't romance her because she is not interested at all. She doesn't really care. She is not bothered about our romantic ideas. Can we romance our second wife? Because I like the romance schemes. Yes, we can. Okay, let's romance her. And we'll go and be good buddies with her, because that'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? We shall romance you. Only a 65% chance of success. Oh dear. And we get plus 15 because we're handsome. Because we're so very, very handsome with our amazing beardy face that gives us a bit of a bonus to that. Okay, that's fine. And it's going to take over a year. Good grief. 14 months it's going to take. Yep, okay, let's get that done, shall we? Okay, declaration of love. Right, how do we want to do this? Sing, poem, sparring match, go with gut. We're not overly good at doing the fighting, so maybe not sparring. I'd love to play a character that's got loads of prowess. That'd be amazing. Either a love poem or a ballad. I'm trying to think of what we did before, and I wanted to do something different. I think we wrote poems before, didn't we? I think we did poems. Let's get him to sing. Maybe he loves a bit of singing, does Faddle. He loves a bit of singing. Yeah, let's sing a love ballad. Please have really good words. Do we get to see the words? I found a classic Kanauji love ballad, which suits the person with the name that I can't pronounce perfectly. I practice it over and over. Everything must be perfect. I find my songbird walking in the Delakabir gardens, surrounded by her friends. With my heart beating like a hammer, I kneel before her and sing. Hang on. What is it? Shrimitra Devi. Shrimitra Devi's cheeks turn a deep pomegranate red, but she does not interrupt me. Her companions all look pleased or jealous. Surely a good sign. You have a beautiful voice, my lord, Shrimitra Devi says before she hurries off. Her friends are quick to follow. I stand up on shaking legs, watching them disappear between the hedges, my heart beating harder than ever. Okay, so she won't resist my charms for long. Okay, so that continues on, which is very good. Right, so hang on a second, hang on. What do we need again? To found a new kingdom, we've got all the stuff. 300 money. So we need to pretty much double our money, and then we're sorted. Then we're okay. Then we can found a new kingdom, and it shall all be very exciting. I'm really looking forward to getting that done. Because we've waited so long. We've waited so long to do all that, so it's going to be very exciting. Lines about legacy. Okay, this isn't part of the thing. This isn't part of the romance scheme. Okay, the latest work of my acquaintance, Count Hawassi. Okay, you're a vassal in the Kingdom of Nubia. Why am I communicating with you? Why are we an acquaintance? Okay, bit weird. Just some chappie who we sort of know. Hang on. The latest work of this chappie has become all the rage at court of late. The piece deals with memory and what we leave behind, and Hawassi has publicly dedicated it to me. Okay, so we've got a little sort of poem type thing written about us. Time of legacy. Men need not fear as lives depart, crossing to quiet death with noble heart, and hope only for memory's grace, so the whole world remembers their face. Okay, it's alright. I like it. It's about memory and all that kind of stuff. So far, I've kept my thoughts to myself, but the buzz has grown too dramatic to ignore for much longer. Okay, so I don't quite know how I feel about this. So there's an 88% chance that the poem is lauded. There's an 11% chance that the poem is mocked. Oh dearie me, right, we don't want to mock the poor chap. Or alternatively, we could just go along with it. We could go, do you know what, Count Hawassi? It's a wonderful poem. Thank you very much indeed. I'm very happy you wrote it about us. You've tried very hard. A for effort. Good job. That means that we gain 20 opinion of him because we're grateful that he wrote us a lovely poem, and we gain 50 piety, which I think is what we get for the other one. So that one there there's an 88% chance that we get the positive outcomes and an 11% chance that the poem is mocked. Or we could just go down this one here and just get 20 opinion of him and then gain 50 piety without any chance of failure. I don't know why we'd want to fail that challenge. So do you know what, Hawassi? I can see this is truly heartfelt. Thank you very much, my good sir. And there you go. The poem is lauded. Everybody likes it. That is wonderful stuff indeed. Right, hang on. When does this begin? So the Crusade for the Kingdom of Mesopotamia begins in 11 months. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We shall have a lovely kingdom title by then. I was kind of thinking, what if it clashes? What if it kind of clashes with becoming a kingdom? What if we have to make a decision about holding off on going to war because we want to become a kingdom or whatever? But we don't need to. And we've got knighthood. We've picked up knighthood already, which is very good indeed. So if we go to here and have a look here, look at that. We've got a lot of military things going on. That means that our knights are now 20% more effective, which means that we have a knight effectiveness of 145%, which is just very, very good indeed. Look at that. We've got some really good knights. They're going to be an absolute force to be reckoned with on the battlefield. That is marvellous. And we've got 11,500 troops. That is very impressive as well. Wow. Okay, what do we go for now? Have we got this yet? No. But in 5 years' time, we will have access to late medieval innovations, which means primogeniture. Primogeniture is a wonderful, wonderful thing, because when you have that, you don't need to worry about all your succession stuff because it's just all handled. The eldest child gets the lot, which is wonderful. Okay, right, we might want to work toward that. Depends what character we have at that point. But, okay, right now, what do we do? I mean, again, we are playing as Faddle. Faddle is fighty. We've got fighty Faddle. I think he'd try and get all the military stuff done. So at the moment, we're aware of the idea of trebuchets, but it's going to take us 113 years to kind of figure out how they work. And men-at-arms, kind of a boost to that, another 99 years to figure that out. I think, given that Faddle is a military engineer, maybe he would go for trebuchets. He'd kind of go, do you know what? I like that. I like the fact that we've got catapulty things. How can we make catapulty things do even more catapulty stuff? So, so if we take that 113 years down to 13 years, because Faddle is interested in that, it's come down by 100 years. Wow. Okay, I mean, hopefully we can get that done, and then maybe we could make a very significant dent in men-at-arms as well, because that would be wonderful. Men-at-arms regiments go up by 4 in size, and we can have another entire regiment, which is really good. So hopefully we can get those two done with Faddle. That would seem very suitable for Faddle to get done, wouldn't it? Because, he's a very fighty sort of person. Okay. Right, let's move time on. Let's let the money roll in. Look at that, 30. Oh my goodness me, we just gained 85 money. And we lost a big chunk of stress because we're greedy, which is wonderful. So now we're pretty chill now. However, that does mean... Hang on, does that mean we've got enough money? We can do it. We can found a new kingdom. I will unite my realm under a new kingdom title to belong to my dynasty for all time. We've got illustrious. We're independent. Do you know what? I know we've got the money. I know we have the cash. I think I might run it on just a little tiny bit longer, just to make sure that we have a bit of money left over in the coffers after we become a kingdom, just to make sure that we can deal with any kind of, terrible things that might happen, or any disasters that arise, or anything like that. Because we have seen in Crusader Kings 3 that sometimes, things do pop up and kind of go, haha, you've got no money. Now you need to do a thing that involves spending lots of money. Oh, you can't? Too bad. A terrible thing has happened. So we'll just save up a little bit more money, I think. That will make sense. And then we'll go and become a kingdom. We really will. Oh, hang on a minute, kingdom creation. Get to the back of the queue, because there is romance to take place first, and that's always very exciting. As my petal and I walk through the Delacabir Gardens, I gesture at the greenery around us. For all their beauty, there isn't a single flower which rivals your own, my lady. My goodness me, we are a smooth talker indeed. There is one, she says, with a mischievous smile, a rare orchid from Poland, which is nearly impossible to cultivate. The abandoned moss garden in Al-Hadar is the only place where it thrives in these regions. Now, we could do with upping our success chance a little bit, because it's relatively low compared to what we normally see here, only 65% chance. So here we can go and buy one, essentially. So that's going to cost a huge amount of money. 120 money on buying a flower, and it's going to stress us out because we're greedy, but it does get special gift. So success chance goes up by 10%. I will brave the ruins for you. Okay, so we go and do some sort of your Indiana Jones style exploration in some ruins to find an orchid. Okay, 56% chance that we find it, 32% chance that we don't do anything at all, and 11% chance that we hurt ourselves. Ipikel might be able to help me out. Okay, so a prowess challenge. So we send her to go and do it instead. Or we could just say, surely they must pale compared to your fair visage, and she just gets 10 opinion of us because she likes that. What would we do? I don't think we'd necessarily go and brave the ruins because we're not brave. We're, well, yeah, greedy, forgiving, and just. I think maybe we just kind of go for this because of our diplomacy skill. We just kind of sweet talk her a bit more and then realise we don't have to go and spend money or endanger our lives or the lives of anybody else. Yeah, let's just say, surely they must pale compared to your fair visage. Absolutely. Right, let's run time. Oh my goodness me. I'd like to run time on until we have about 400 money, and then we could found a kingdom and have a little bit of cash left over for a big party or something. I know, we'd go and get loads of tea and cake. Okay, but this has now popped up. To my surprise, my acquaintance Duke Abram has come to me, promising that whatever I need, whatever he can do, he will provide if I ask. What does he get out of this promise? Okay, well, who are you? Because you're not one of our vassals, obviously. You are King Sergio's Chancellor. Who's King Sergio? Of Nubia. You're the Nubian Chancellor. Okay. What does he get out of this? I don't really know. That's a little bit weird. Okay, right. Let's run time on. Hopefully no more interruptions. And oh, hang on. Oh. No more interruptions, game. Come on, game. Come on. Stop it with the interruptions. Okay. So Sheikh Bahadir is no longer going to try and install himself on the throne. Don't quite know why. Is Sheikh Bahadir still alive? That's us, isn't it? Hang on, where was Sheikh Bahadir? He was over in Danakil, wasn't he? Is he dead? No, he's still there. He just really likes us now, so maybe he's not so bothered. He's dropped his silly idea. Okay, so that faction's gone. And I think we lost a bodyguard. And, very sadly, one of our Faris, one of our knights. That's a bit of a shame, isn't it? Okay, so we need to go to there. No, not there, there. And, yeah, back to court positions. We did have a bodyguard, didn't we? So let's grab another one of these. We'll have you. Because, hang on, who's better? Now, you're a sadist. I don't really want my bodyguard to be, oh yeah, a lazy, calm sadist. The worst type. Greedy, arbitrary, and patient. Yeah, okay, we'll have you because your aptitude is good. So yeah, we'll appoint a new bodyguard. Yeah, Myrmidon, you can have that job. There you go. Right, we have a bodyguard back in position, which is wonderful. Right, can we now just have time ticking on until we get to 400 monies, game? Or are you going to throw something else at us? And there we go. The game very kindly let time tick by there without any further interruption. So thank you, game. That's very nice. So now we have a very wonderful 412 monies. That is going to come down very, very quickly indeed. But it's going to come down very quickly for the very best of reasons. Because, of course, right now we can finally, after all the waiting, found a lovely new kingdom. And this is all very exciting indeed. And we've waited so long to get this done. When did we start? 1066. It tells you how long we've been playing. We've been playing for 145 years. Oh my goodness me, that is a very, very long time indeed. That's 145 years of effort and toil and blood and sweat and tears going into this moment right here. We've had to do so much stuff. Did the cupboards take that long? On our previous Crusader Kings 3 run, I don't think they took 145 years to form their kingdom. So we've had to work very, very hard for this. But do you know what? I think when the new kingdom is founded, it is going to be very much worth the wait. Do you know what though? Whilst Emir Fadl is going to take all the credit for this, he's going to be the one to, actually press the big found new kingdom button and fill in all the paperwork and sign on the dotted line and all that kind of stuff. Let's not forget the contributions of all of our other characters that we've played as in getting us to this point here, because without them, we would not be here right now. Of course, some of them were very clever and they unlocked new technologies that we could use around the place to make life better. Some of them were a bit fighty. They went and grabbed loads of lands. Some of them were good with numbers and money. They made huge big piles of cash that we could reinvest in buildings and troops and all that kind of stuff. Everybody has had their part to play in getting to this point right now. But yeah, of course, Emir Fadl is going to be the one to actually take the credit for it all. He's going to be the one to go, do you know what? I founded the kingdom. I got to that point. Look at me. But yeah, everybody that we've played as has helped out in their own special way. So I think without any further ado, let's get on with it, shall we, Faddle? We've got the requirements sorted. We've got the money. We've got the prestige. We've got the piety. I think now it's time to found a new kingdom. So come on, Faddle, come with us and you can step into history. You can become part of lovely people legend as we gather the realm. Here we go, everybody. Let's found a new kingdom. Fingers crossed. And there we go. It's all done. Oh, the music is very inspiring indeed. And we have a royal court. Finally, after all this time, after all this playing, we have a royal court. We can make use of the DLC. That's all over the thumbnails. It's all over the video descriptions. But so far, we've not seen any royal court stuff whatsoever. So here we go. We can finally have a look at some of the royal court things. We are now a mighty sultan. That is very good. And our primary title is now lovely people. Okay, that's very good. Was it not that already? I'm not entirely sure. Okie doke. Right, so who's this chappie here? Sheikh Aleem. Hello, Sheikh Aleem. You really don't like us. You're a chancellor. Why don't you like us very much, Sheikh Aleem? That's a little bit worrying. Of course, because we have too many duchies. We've got too many duchies because we need to sort that out now. That's one thing we do need to do. That's okay. Right, so what are you saying? As Sultan, you have new duties and responsibilities. You will now be expected to regularly hold court, solving the disputes of the realm, and letting your courtiers take part in your daily routines. Okay, that sounds fun. That sounds nice. Sheikh Aleem of Bisha is looking sternly at me in a direct, almost lecturing way. Perhaps there is also some scorn in his eyes. Why such scorn? Why are you being scornful? Take your scorn away. Take the scorn away and put it back in your scorn bucket and take that away as well. He starts to unfold a beautiful banner bearing the emblem of House Lovely People. One of the ways in which the world will now judge your rule is by how you adorn and care for your royal court. I've taken the liberty to have this made as a gift to mark the beginning of your royal tenure. So you're looking at us with scorn, but you're giving us a lovely banner. Okay, little bit confusing, but okie doke. So we have ourselves a large wall ornament, a lovely people dynasty banner. Okay, so when we go and look at our court, this is the thing that we can put on the wall. So if we do that, that's going to give us prestige of 0.05. That's okay. Renown. We get a teeny tiny scrap of renown from it. That's quite nice. Courtier and guest opinion goes up. That's very handy. And court grandeur bonus is +1. So your courts have a level of grandeur depending on what you've got going on in your court and how nice the food is and how nice the lodgings are and all that kind of stuff. And then, of course, the sort of decor you put around the place makes it grand as well. We'll see that when we actually pop over to the court in a moment. Okay, so we have a banner there. And then we have another banner. Hang on, what's that? Lovely People Dynasty Banner. A large wall ornament. This is a masterwork, large wall ornament, of a Lovely People house banner. Okay, that's dynasty, that's house. So that gives us plus 0.2 prestige every month and plus 0.08 renown. Hang on, so that's 0.02. So if we put both of these banners up, if we have a little bit of banners going on the walls in the court, that means we can get 0.1 renown per month. Just hanging banners on the wall. Do you know what? That's better than nothing. Independent ruler +3 and another +2 to our court grandeur bonus. Okay, that's very exciting. So now we have to say, yeah, let them see their new sultan or other matters call my attention. Do you know what? Let's go to the royal court, shall we? We've waited a very long time to get to this point. Let them see their new sultan. Let's go and see what our court looks like. A realm reforged. I have done what no one else could. I have united the lands of Delax with those of Batlin and Danakil. Oh yes, remember the Danakils. All my life I've worked for this, to call my vassals and make them swear fealty anew. Now and forever they will pay homage to me, not only as their liege, but as Sultan. Sultan of the lovely people. I kind of feel like we need the inspiring music again. Okay, my realm will last forever. And now, here is our royal court. Finally. Finally, we have a royal court, and all the people are here. So there's Sunshine, and there's Saba, and there's a knight, our brother-in-law. There's the steward having a chat to us. There's us. There's our primary wife, if you like. I wonder if secondary. There's secondary wife. Look, they're all kind of around the place. There's loads of people just hanging around the court having a chat. It does look a bit barren, doesn't it? It looks a little bit barren. We could do with some decor. So I think, yeah, court grandeur. Oh no, hang on. Court artifacts. Let's do this first. So this is where we can put stuff around the court. So we've got space for 3 large wall ornaments. I don't think we have any room on the sides for anything. And then down here we have a number of pedestals. We've got some furniture. That can be for a book. That can be for furniture. That can be for... Oh, that's pedestals for like artifacts. And then we can have a fancy throne as well. We can have an upgraded throne. So these are items we can put down. And of course they have their own effects and that kind of stuff. Right, let's put our banners up. So the large wall ornament. Let's put the masterwork one behind us, because that is better. That's very nice. I like that. And then where can the other one go? I'll just put that there. That's fine. We'll pop that there. Very... I mean, it's a bit samey, but yeah, okay, that's good. There we go. So, I mean, can we have a third one to match? Because that'd be nice. Do you know what we should do? I kind of feel like... Hang on. Can we move this one? Can we take it down and put it there? Because otherwise it looks a bit weird. So we'll have one on either side, because they kind of do look the same. There we go. One on that side, one on that side. Right, this is wonderful. And now we can go and look at Court Grandeur, which is very exciting. So currently, our Court Grandeur is 25. So what does that give us? So that gives us, yeah, it's above its expected Court Grandeur level, causing the following effects. So we get, because the game is thinking we should have a Court Grandeur of 9, but we've actually got 25, we're going to get plus 0.64 prestige per month, which is very handy, and all of our courtiers and guests get plus 12 opinion of us. That is very good indeed. Okay, and we can do more with this in a second. Court type. Okay, so currently we are a warlike court. That sounds about right for Faddle. We could change to administrative court. Okay, so what does a warlike court do? So Court Grandeur level 1, knight effectiveness up by another 10%. What's that? Level 4, powerful vassal levy base contribution up by 10%. Level 7, men at arms counter efficiency up by 10%. And level 10, the men at arms regiments can be a little bit bigger, which is very good. And then if we change to an administrative court, which I don't think Faddle will do, level 1, buildings are cheaper and quicker to build. Level 4, cultural acceptance goes up. That's quite handy. Level 7, development growth in the capital goes up a good chunk. And level 10, vassals give you plus 10% extra tax. That's good. Oh, that's very good. However, because Faddle is a bit fighty, I think he would stay with the warlike court. So yeah, we'll stick with that for now. Maybe a person in the future might change it round to be more of an admin court. But yeah, I think Faddle would stick with the warlike court. Plus, it does make our knights even more effective, which is marvellous. So the court language is Arabic. I think that's probably fine, because I guess that's what people speak a lot of around this part of the world. So yeah, Arabic. There's a bit of Ethiopic below us, but that makes sense. Sudanic, Arabic over there. Do you know what? That's okay. That gives us plus 4.43 grandeur. Okay, yeah, that's quite handy. We'll stick with that, please. And now, if we go back to the grandeur bit, we get to kind of spend a bit of money on some lovely goodies. I like this. Oh, look at that. Our court is currently ranked 67th in the world. Okay, so we are just behind King Rostislav of Galicia Volhynia, but we're ahead of Sarkin Najibu of Hausaland. Yeah, well, there you go. Wow, who's got the best court? Basileus Raphael of the Byzantine Empire. Okay, that's fine. Right, so we've got these things down here. So we've got last century fashion, bland food, very few servants, and minute lodgings. So these are kind of basic things. We've got a court, it's kind of okay. But if we are going to spend a bit of money, we could get things a bit better. So for example, right now, last century fashion gives us no effect at all. It's just kind of, yeah, okay, that's it. We've got some clothes, we're wearing them, I don't really care. But we could spend a little bit of money, so 0.3 per month, get outmoded fashion. That does give us a bit of court grandeur bonus. It gives us a bit of prestige. And all the courtiers and guests do get a bit more prestige because they're wearing slightly better things. You could notch it up a bit more, go to decent fashion for more maintenance, get stylish fashion for 0.91 per month, or you could go all in and go for haute couture fashion, 1.22 gold per month, but monthly prestige up by 8%. That is very good. Court grandeur bonus up by 16%. Courtiers and guests get 1.6 prestige per month just from hanging around our court. I think we might do that. Okay, so what's bland food? So bland food, nothing. Exotic food. So the feast activity reduces more stress. We get a small disease resistance boost. And court grandeur goes up. Yeah, okay, do you know what? We'll have that. Definitely. Right, so when you've changed them, You can't change them again for 12 months. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to pay 1.22 per month right now. We're earning 32.3 a month. I think we can afford that. Let's go for the fancy fashion. So now it's going to cost us 2.44 a month for our court. Right, so now we've got servants. For the moment, we have very few servants. This court's handful of servants are exhausted, meeting every guest demand. Okay, so what if we bring some people in? Another 1.22 per month. Guest recruitment cost comes down. Personal scheme power goes up. Hostile scheme resistance goes up. Court grandeur bonus goes up by 16. And all the courtiers and guests get personal scheme power up and hostile scheme resistance. So, yeah, we'll have that, please. I think that's our new level, isn't it? I think that's where we're going to be going toward, this line here. And then, minute lodgings. Okay, so at the moment, we have teeny tiny rooms for people to stay in that give no bonuses whatsoever. But if we go for grand lodgings, guests know they can request any luxuries within their lodgings. Any book for their study, any late night drink, rooms are attended at every hour. Oh, that sounds very nice. Guests most likely to stay longer. Guest acceptance to join your schemes in your court as an agent, plus 20. Court grandeur bonus, plus 16. Completed inspiration quality has a good chance of improvement. So people can be inspired themselves. You know, before we had to pay people to be inspired and make us a crown or whatever, sometimes people will come to us and go, I'm inspired to do a thing. Okay, I've made you a thing. Here you go. So they're going to have a higher chance of improvement because we have grand lodgings. And our courtiers and guests are going to pick up a bit less stress. Do you know what? I think for 4.88 per month, we can make our court very, very fancy indeed. So, yeah. Okay, it's going to cost a bit, but we can afford it. So there we go. So now, oh, look at that. Oh, I like those. They're very nice. So now, we're going to go through here. We're going to start ticking up. We're going to start ticking up to what? Court Grandeur level 8, which is very exciting. What do we get when we get to 8? So if we get, hang on, Court 7. Oh, yeah, we get all the bonuses from previous, don't we? Oh, my goodness me, there's so much stuff. So Court level 2, we get prestige and courtier and guest opinion. Court grandeur, what do we get for that one if we go up to 4? Oh, hang on, it's there, isn't it? It's up here, look. So 1 gives us knight effectiveness up, handy. 2 unlocks bestow royal favour councillor task. Oh, okay. 3 is unlocks manage royal guards councillor task. Very nice. 4 is the thing from the warlike court. So yeah, vassal councillors. Give us more levies. Grandeur level 5. Courtiers who've lived in the royal court for 5 years get a special trait. Very nice. 6 is unlocks the convince de jure territory councillor task. 7 is offer guardianship acceptance for vassals, imprison chance, men at arms counter efficiency better. Level 8. Courtiers who've lived in the royal court for 5 years gain a more powerful special trait. Okay. Level 9. We might quite not get there yet. Imprison chance. Renown goes up by 5%. That's very good. And 10. Size of men-at-arms regiments plus 1. That's kind of where we want to head. We're a little way off now, but we have a royal court. Look, we've got a throne. We've got a fancy throne, and our foot's kind of sticking through it. That looks a bit uncomfortable. And there's our wife kneeling on this funny-looking thing. Why can't she have a throne? Can she have a throne as well, please? Can we have matching thrones? That'd be lovely if we could have that. Okay, there we go. There is our royal court. This is marvellous. Right, okay. So we could hold court right now. I think, however, what we now need to do, we need to go and sort out all of our lands. Because we're going to have way too many duchies under our control. Because, yeah, people are going to be very grumpy with us. We'll hold a court in a bit. Hang on, game. So, yeah, we're holding everything, aren't we? We've got all the duchy titles. And we're not allowed to have that many. I think we can have 2. We can have 2 at most. So now we need to figure out who's going to have what duchy titles. And then they can manage the duchy or the emirate or whatever, however they like. They can sort that out however they like. It's absolutely fine. But we need to make sure that our vassals are now, where possible, at sort of, emirate level and not county/sheikdom level. We kind of want to have that kind of structure starting to bed in. So, okay, let's have a look over here. Look. Who is over here? So, Sheikh Idris. Sheikh Idris, would you like whatever the duchy thing is over here? Would you like the Emirate of Mara, Sheikh Idris? Because, you really don't like us because we have too many duchies. But if we do this, if we grant you the... hang on a minute. Which one was it? I can't find it. Hang on a minute. No, go back. I've forgotten which one it was. The Emirate of Mara. Okay. Holder. Oh, we don't hold that one. Oh, somebody else holds that one. Okay, we can't dish that one out. Okay, possibly, should we have bought that one? Could we have usurped that? No, we haven't got enough counties. Okay, never mind. We'll try and get that one at some other point. Okay, Sheikh Idris. Hang on, what? Is that a Sheikh Idris? Oh, there's old Idris and young Idris. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, so you're looking after this bit over here. So would you, Sheikh Idris, like the Emirate of Taiz? Sounds good. So yeah, you have that, please. So that means, yeah, we're going to gain some prestige. He's going to really like us because we gave him an entire great big kind of emirate to look after, and he's going to be our vassal. But somebody else is going to be transferred with titles as a vassal to Sheikh Idris. So we don't need to manage this person anymore because they're going to fall under Sheikh Idris's control. Right, so grant you that title, and there we go. Right, so we've sorted it. How did we get in there? So we have 16 vassals right now. I think that should come down quite considerably. Right. Chappie over here, Sheikh Bahadir. Do you know what? You can have Danakil. There you go. You enjoy that, my good sir. So now you've got the Emirate of Danakil under your control, which is wonderful. Okay, what about over here? So Sana, who's gonna have this? Sheikh Mansur. Oh, crikey, hang on. Who's got the capital one? Because that makes sense. Sheikh Mansur, you're okay. You're okay. You've got a marshal of 14, so you're quite good. So do you know what? You can have Sana'a. You can have that, please. You can have that because you've got the kind of the emirate capital as well. So you have that and somebody else. Sheikh Or. That's a good name. Wow. Yeah, you can have that. So now you're an emir and you're our vassal still. So again, we're kind of sorting this out. We've got less sort of emirate titles now. Over here. This is a whole new place, isn't it? Who looks after this? Another Idris. Oh my goodness me, there are many Idrises going on. This is very much Sheikh Idris's land. So you can have the Emirate of... over here, isn't it? Hang on. Asir. That's, yeah, Sheikh Idris. Okay, yeah. Sheikh Idris, you can have the Emirate of Asir. You can have that one. So that's all for you. Well done. And now, yeah, Mecca. We want to keep our one. I think maybe, for now, we keep Mecca as well, just for the moment. When maybe the time comes when we might not be alive for very much longer, we'll look at what we can do with that. But it's okay for now. It's okay to keep that for now. So where else do we need to give out? So we can't do anything with that bit up there. We could... Oh, yeah, Axum. We've still got that. We don't want this. So who has got the capital there? Alamar Sadri. You're fabulous. Oh my goodness me, you're incredible. Yeah, okay, can you have that, please? We'll grant you the Axum title because you're very, very good. Yeah, you have that, please. Hang on, up here, does it tell us how many titles we've got? Held too many duchies. We've got... we need to get rid of Batlin. Of course, we need to get rid of this one over here. So who's got that? Sheikh Chocolate. Of course, Sheikh Chocolate. Would you like to have the Batlin Emirate as well to your name? Of course you would. There we go. Right. So we've dished out some land. We are no longer controlling too many emirate titles. So they've all been kind of shared out between the vassals. So our vassals are now down to 14. But yeah, they should mostly be Emir. So an Emir, hang on, who are you? You're an Emir. Why are you not called Emir? Okay, I don't know why you're not called an Emir, but okie doke. Yeah, so we've got Emir, we've got an Emir, and Emir. We've got a sheikh over there of Masawa. Okay. Because he's going to report into us. That's okay. That's fine. He can report into us. That's okay. Because yeah, we own that emirate title, so that's not too bad. I think that's done. I think that is about as good as it's going to get. There's some sheikhs who are looking after various other places. We've got some over there, haven't we? And I know over here and over there and such like. But yeah, as time goes by and we pick up more land, we will be able to start assigning other emirates to people. Okay, that is very exciting indeed. Right, with that sorted, and I think everything looking relatively stable. Hang on. Our troops have gone up as well. Let's just run time on ever so slightly, just to make sure that everybody's settling into their new things. Right, how are the vassals sort of perceiving us? plus 70. There we go. So we've got rid of the massive kind of negative opinion modifier for having too many emirates. You don't like us very much at all. Why is that? Oh, you're the Masawa person. Okay, hang on a second. Let's sway you. Oh no, we can't sway because we're doing romancing. I forgot about the romancing. Okay, right, never mind. We'll carry on with the romancing. It's way more exciting. I think it might be time to go and hold our very first royal court. That's all very exciting. So if we go to the royal court, look, everyone's still here hanging around. But yeah, we can hold court. So people come to us and we have little decisions to make about various characters, and some of them might be good, some might be bad, but I like that. Adds a bit of flavour and excitement. Yeah, we've got a court going on. It's now going to be a kind of, a living court. Stuff is going to be happening here. So here we go. Let us hold court. Okay, so yep, in order to be a successful ruler, I must actually rule on the various dilemmas and situations which arise within my sphere of influence. By officially inviting all of my subjects to travel to my castle and petition me for aid, I will be able to stay informed, sway the balance of power, and visibly show the world that I am in charge. Okay, so by doing this, we increase our court grandeur, which is very nice. But then, yeah, stuff happens with all of the people that turn up, and it might be good, it might be bad. Yeah, okay, let's hear some petitioners, and we can do this again in 5 years' time. It costs a paltry 100 prestige. That's absolutely fine. So, yeah, let's see what's going on. So, hold court, commencement. Sitting on my throne, and it's a very nice throne. It would be nice if it had some more pointy bits on. Kind of like a crown. I feel like it needs pointy bits at the top, but we'll work on that. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne, while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. After several moments, all movement in the chamber has ceased, all faces turn toward mine expectantly. In front of me, I count 3 petitioners lined up in an orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. Okay, so we can either say, yep, in you come, or we can just go outside. I kind of feel like, given we've asked everyone to come here, I kind of feel like we should possibly listen to what they have to say. Yeah, okay, so who's up first? My lord, I regret to inform you that the religious situation in my lands is out of control. Okay, who are you? Ah, okay, so Sheikh Idris of Mara. Okay, I've tried to make my subjects see the light of our true faith, but too many of them persist in their wrong beliefs. I beg of you to use your authority and power to help me. Okay, so Sadri, see what you can do. Ah, okay. So that starts the Convert Faith in County task over in Mara. Okay, that's fine. Peaceful coexistence is always the best solution. Okay, so the guy in charge loses some opinion of us. We gain some grandeur, we gain some prestige, and Mara gets local faith respected. Up 20 popular opinion. That's quite good. Or we could just be completely useless and say, that sounds like your problem, not mine. Which is not, that's not what we're supposed to do here. We're not supposed to do all that. We're supposed to help out. How about we get Sadri, so the court priest, to go and start converting faith in that county? I can't recall if they're doing that somewhere else, but if they are, they'll have to stop. Okay, that's that sorted. My vassal, Sheikh Yuhana, okay, so you there, so a vassal in Faris, can barely contain his rage, erupting, something must be done about that Yemeni outsider. He gesticulates wildly. I've had enough of Sheikh Idris and his ridiculous customs. Not a jot of initiative or self-reliance. It is time for your foreign subjects to adopt the mores of their betters. Okay, bit la-di-da of yourself, isn't it? Self-aggrandizing. Our nobility must be Dalaxian. So we gain 5 dread. We pick up a load of stress because we're just. The cultural acceptance between the Dalaxian Bedouins and the Yemenis decreases, but they're happy with us. But all the non-Dalaxian vassals become sad. No, I don't think we can do that. And again, we're just. So I don't think we would do that. There's much you could learn from other traditions. Dalaxian or no, Idris is a loyal vassal, or Lovely People is a land of many peoples. We gain 6 court grandeur. Every non-Dalaxian vassal gains opinion, and the chappie there gets a bit cross with us. How about... There's a 40% chance there that might increase. But I think we'll probably say, you know what? Lovely People is a land of many peoples. That's fine. That's okay. We're okay with that. We're embracing the many people. It is okay. Okay, we're up to court grandeur level 4 because that's increasing it. I am faced with Dabira Sore's sad eyes. Okay, who are you? So you're 10 years old, which grow larger and more pitiful as her mother Shola gently ushers her toward my throne. Sultan, she laments, this girl has been at Mansur's court with no one to watch over her since the disappearance of her dear papa. Please look to her future. What can be done with such a child? Okay, you're hideous. Oh, that's a bit harsh. And you're a twin. Okay. Is the twin also affected in such a way? No. So you've got the hideous, you've got the unlucky hideous gene. Okay, no fear, I shall raise the girl myself. So they become our ward. I don't think we'd want to do that. I don't think we'd do that. I don't think that's something that we would kind of do. We've just become, fancy sultan. I think we would say other people would do this. She can become Myrmidon's ward. So our bodyguard. Okay, that might be okay. Yep, they gain some opinion of us, get some court grandeur. We pick up stress because we're greedy. So I would say stress, like greedy is about money. This isn't costing us money. We're just saying, yep, you go and be that person, go with that person and learn from them. They're a fighty person, they're good. Or, unfortunate but not the crown's problem, we lose court grandeur. I think we do this one. I don't quite know why we get stressed out so much, because greed doesn't seem to have any issue in kind of, educating a child or get somebody else to educate a child. Yeah, my hands are full, but I will find her a home. Absolutely. And there we go. It's done. As the last petitioner departs, various courtiers follow them out of the room, having business to attend to elsewhere. Others remain talking amongst themselves about the recent proceedings. Soon the ceremonial formality of the proceedings has dropped away entirely, with the hum and bustle of normal courtly life taking its place. My business here is done. Marvellous. And that kind of ends our court thing, and we can only do that again in 5 years' time. Okay, it seems like maybe we could do that a little bit more often, but okay, there we go. Them's the rules. So there we go. We've got a royal court. We've put our banners up. We've had a chat with people, and we've had the kind of, the petitioners come in to talk to us as well. That's very exciting. Hooray. And we've sorted out a lot of our lands as well, which is very good. So things are looking a little bit more structured and a little bit more organised. This is marvellous. And also with the royal court comes additional court positions, which is very good indeed. So we can have a food taster. We could have somebody possibly be poisoned to death instead of us. Hooray for them. A master of the horse, master of the hunt, got royal architect to bring building time down, which is wonderful. Got high almoner. I don't even know what that is. That's some sort of religious kind of thing. A cupbearer, a court jester. Now, a few people in the comments did say, please, can you appoint a court jester? Do you know what? Let's do it. Let's get a court jester in. Okay, hang on a minute. Hang on. The person that we can get who's best suited to be the court jester is our wife. I don't think we would, I don't think we should do that. And there's our daughter and then some Pharisees. Okay, maybe we need somebody who's not, you're good at learning. What do you need to be a jester? I don't really know what you'd need. What is the best thing that you would need based on aptitude? But what gives you jester aptitude? I don't really know. Okay, we can't get a jester in right now, which is a bit of a shame. Musician? No, nobody can do the musician job. We've got a bodyguard, personal champion. Court poet we can't have. Executioners we can't have. Artificers we can't have. There's loads of artificers. Okay, how about we get ourselves... Master of the Hunt would be okay. I quite like that knight effectiveness for a Master of the Horse. And knights are going to be super effective. Do you know what? We get loads of money. Let's put you in, actually. Let's maybe get Sheikh Abadir as a Master of the Horse, because then that might make him like us a bit more. So if we give you that just there, does that mean you like us a bit now? Where are you, Master of the Horse? +9. Okay, yep, that's pretty good. So now, we're going to get, what's that? +5% further knight effectiveness, and court grandeur goes up a bit more. And monthly court grandeur change +15%. That's huge. And let's get a food taster. Let's get a food taster. Who would like to possibly die for us? Okay, how about... maybe not you. Not you, because you're very good. Not our daughter, that would be terrible. How can you be terrible at food tasting? Surely you just need to be able to eat. Surely the requirement is, can you put food into your mouth and consume it? Okay. We can't kill the brother-in-law. But I don't want Sadri to die either of food tasting. Hang on, let's have Master of the Hunt for court grandeur sort of increases. Let's have you. I know you like us lots anyway. Let's have you. You're good. You can be a Master of the Hunt. You're an aspiring blade master. That would do. Although you are a novice hunter. That would kind of make sense, wouldn't it, for you to do that. So Yeah, okay, that's fine. You can be a master of the hunt. Maybe we won't get a food taster quite yet. And at some point we will try and get a court jester, but I don't think we can get one right now because we haven't got any suitable people. And I don't really feel like saying, do you know what, wife of ours, go and be the jester so we can all laugh at you, because that's not going to end well, is it? I've just noticed that we now have 13,000 soldiers. I assume that's from all the kind of different people reporting in via their own emirates and all that kind of stuff. That is a lot of people. And I'm thinking maybe, could we have a fight with the Abyssinians? Or could we... Oh, my goodness me. Right, okay, hang on. Decency mugs, assemble. Or could we have a fight with the Nubians? Because the Nubians were a bit scared of us, weren't they? Because they did try and do a sort of a peace treaty type, sort of truce thing with us. But we could, we're allowed, I think, to go in and say, yeah, I want to get that, please. Because that is de jure ours now. Can we please have it back? And I think that would be quite good. I mean, they can call upon, 12,500 people with an ally. Okay, but we can get 24,000 with our ally, and we've got 13,000 anyway. So I think to finish things off, let's have a very quick fight over here and just grab this land from the Nubians. Let's do that, shall we? It's dirt cheap as well. 90 prestige to get that done. And we shall go and claim that back, please. Yeah, okay. And when I say claim it back, we've never had this. But now the world kind of sees that as ours because it's de jure ours because we own the Emirate title. Yeah, okay, let's go and have a bit of a fight. You are pledged in a great holy war. When it starts, this war will end inconclusively. Oh, hang on, when does that begin? In 6 months. Botherations. Okay, right, we can't do any wars for about 6 months because they're just going to end inconclusively. That is a bit of a shame. I was kind of hoping to have a little bit of a fight there. Okay, city. Oh, there's a little place called City down there. Is it just you? Is that it? Have you got... No, you can't have 2,000 people. You've got a bit down there as well. You've got an ally. Yeah, how many troops have you got? 1,000 coming from that one place. That's very impressive. Well done, you. Okay, maybe we just wait for 6 months then. Maybe we have to wait for the Crusade to begin. And we'll just go and do some defending over here somewhere or wherever it was. Over there, was it? I don't know where we're defending. We'll find out when the whole sort of fighting thing starts. Oh, and of course, we need to carry on the romance scheme. It kind of got overlooked with all the fancy royal court shenanigans going on. But no, here we go. So what is happening next? Unpleasant pleasantries. I am attending a dance in Dalakabir to spend some time with Sultana, because they're called Sultanas now, Sultana Shrimitra Devi. The mere thought of touching hands makes my heart jump, but when I arrive, I find her stuck in a conversation with my vassal Sheikh Abadir. He doesn't like us much, does he? Although he is master of the horse now. The abhorrent man drones on and on, totally oblivious to Shrimitra Devi's discomfort. Okay, hang on. We've got diplomacy skill. The scheme romance, yes, her, gains kindness because we just go over and just are very, very charming. Okay, so kindness is plus 10% success chance. That is what we want. We need anything to increase the success chance. So, okay, yeah, we're going to be charming. That's good. Sheikh Abadir created the dissolution faction against us. Sheikh Abadir, are we going to have some problems? Because you seem to be a little bit of a nuisance, let's be honest. Right, get a new perk. Yeah, we were going down towards chivalric dominance, weren't we? So we shall have stalwart leader. Okay, that's fine. Not going to use that much. But yeah, chivalric dominance is what we want because that turns our knights into just absolute powerhouse monster characters. So there we go. Wonderful. I mean, what are they on right now? They're on plus 160% effectiveness. So if we get that, they'll be on... I can't work out what 75 added to that is, but a significant amount, over 200% effectiveness, which is just incredible for the knights. Okay, right, move time on. Let's carry on the romance thing. What's next? Hang on a second. Right, the dissolution faction disbanded, and then a new one started with Sheikh Abadir in charge still. Okay, that's a bit weird. Oh, and then somebody's arrived. A guest. Barakat Mirifel. Hello, Barakat Mirifel. You are a herbalist. You're also craven. You're a zealous, calm, craven herbalist. I think we're okay. Sheikh Abadir, are you okay? This we're going, hey guys, I've got this idea. Let's get a dissolution faction set up against Fadl. Yeah? Okay, good plan. And then 2 seconds later he's going, nah, I don't like it. And then a minute later, I've got this idea. He's been a bit weird. He's been a bit weird, is Sheikh Abadir. Oh no, somebody's being unpleasant to our wife. By Allah, Sultana Shrimitra Devi is an insufferable doxy. Have you seen how she glances down? Ridiculous. Yeah, glancing down. My goodness me. My vassal, Sheikh Zubayr, throws his head back with a wicked laugh. Shrimitra Devi is still conversing with her friends, but I can tell she hurt him. I hate to see her hurt. You should apologise to the lady. 61% chance that succeeds. I kind of think that's what we would do. Or she just likes it a bit more. No, I'm going to try and make him apologise. 61% chance that works. And it worked. Splendid stuff. This is getting a bit silly over here. Sheikh Abadir, please stop. Because you're being very weird and you're clogging up this side of the screen with your nonsense going on. Okay, right, on to the next romance thing. The Wild Hunt. When Sultana Shrimitra Devi suggested a hunt, I did not hesitate to organise one. I would do anything for a mere glimpse of my little firebrand. I am stalking through the underbrush, my page at my heel and my hound just ahead. It seems as if it's found a trail. Then suddenly my concentration is shattered by a woman's scream. Dun dun dun. Okay, I'm coming for you, my love. Perhaps it would be wiser to send the page, or it was probably just a bird. Why would you go all the way through this thing to then go, it's probably a bird? No, I'm coming for you, my love. Let's go ahead and see what happens. 75% chance of success. Within what must have been a minute, but felt like an hour, I reach a clearing. Shrimitra Devi, can we just call her S? S on the ground before me, dishevelled and weaponless. Opposite her, and just about to strike, stands a huge lion. Oh. My arrow strikes true and the beast falls to the ground. For a moment all S can do is stare, but then she stumbles toward me and throws herself into my arms. Okay, I need you, my love, right here and right now. So we become soulmates, hooray! And we lay with her and just, lie down, look up at the sky and look at the clouds and stuff. That's what that means, obviously. And then we've gained 350 prestige as well. Or we could say one sweet kiss is the only reward I crave, and then we don't get the whole soulmate thing. No, let's do the soulmate thing. Let's do the soulmate thing. And there we go. I was going to say he stopped doing his scheme thing, but no, there we go. We now have a soulmate. That is very wonderful indeed. And Chappie stopped his faction on the 23rd of July and then set up a new one that does exactly the same on the 28th of August. Yeah, we need to sort that out. Do you know what? Can we now sway him, please? Because that's just going to get very, very irritating. If we can make him like us, hopefully he'll just kind of abandon that whole sort of, faction malarkey. Oh, it's all very dramatic. The crusade for Mesopotamia has begun. The hordes of infidels, rallied by Pope Benedictus, have begun their march on Mesopotamia. These savage warriors, clearly inspired by Shaitan, will ravage our lands and slaughter our people without mercy if we do not stop them. For the good of all Ashari faithful in Mesopotamia, we must prevail. Allah protect us. Okay, right, so it has begun. The crusade has begun. Let's have a quick look. Do you know what? Pope Squad's got more. Pope Squad has more people. We need some more people in to help do the defending. Okay, so we'll go and join in. We will join in. Where exactly are we defending? Over there. The only thing is, they're quite far away from their home turf. Most of their home turf is over there. Maybe Hungary seems to be quite important. So they're a bit distant from their homelands, whereas we're all relatively near. So if we need to go and, sort of lick our wounds and recover a bit, we can do that quite easily. They have to go back home quite a long way. That's about the only advantage I can see. Okay. So there is a crusade on and we will join in. But do you know what? We will join in next time out because we have done a good amount of stuff today. And as you can probably hear, my voice is beginning to creak and crack a little bit. It's been a long old day and my voice is fading away. So I thought we'll finish up for now, come back next time, and then we'll see what we can do over here in Mesopotamia. And also we'll carry on with our fancy royal court stuff. We'll see what we can do. Can we commission some artifacts or something else? Can we get a fancy throne with pointy bits? That will be very nice indeed. And then, maybe once that war is over, once the crusade is sorted, we could go down here and just have a little chat with the Nubians and go and fight them, and then have a chat with the Abyssinians, tell them to put some clothes on, and then maybe take some of their land away as well. Maybe try and work our way round here, possibly. That would be wonderful. But plenty to do. Absolutely loads to do next time. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Crusader Kings 3. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. They've ripped my arms off, ripped my legs off, I mean, unfortunately they didn't rip anything else off. Yes, I'm off my face on mushrooms. Why, Lady Charlotte, I would certainly love to taste your cake. The King of the West is an idiot. I am off my face on mushrooms. I mean, asking me questions isn't going to be my strong point at the minute.